Life ain't easier, but we make it easier, hopefully. Hey, Positiers, we're back here with episode 2 of Living Life Without Strife, season 1, Health Over Wealth. We have 3 new guests on this podcast today. First, we have the co-producer of this episode, a Life of Language food review connoisseur, Trader Joe's jammer, SEA, second VP, and W&L student, Maya Kennard. Second, we have Andrew Kennedy, the soccer specialist, a new varsity player as a sophomore, my fellow super senator and mathematical man. Lastly, we have the OG Abrahamson, cool quarterback, and my other fellow senator, Matthew. So today we're going to get into a short but amazing episode about food. So obviously food is vital to life. It's our fuel. It's everything we need. But in the modern day world, we see it becoming a lot of other things. So I'll start off with a basic question. Do any of you cook?
I try to. I like cooking, but my mom does most of it, and I try to help when I can. But
So the sous chef?
My mom is also the main chef, but I'm also a sous chef. Get things, try and help her out as much as I can, but we make some really good food.
Bringing the stereotypes, okay.
I cook on occasion, every once in a while.
Okay. So we got some cooks. We're not looking at professionals, but we're not looking at amateurs. We got a little in between. Okay, and this is a rhetorical question, so we can kind of get to know our guest here on the podcast. If you could only have 3 foods for the rest of your life, just single ingredient foods like apple or chicken, and disregard nutrition here. This is about your taste, because sometimes taste is what you need for happiness. Only 3 foods for the rest of your life. You can only add salt to them, no sauces. What would they be, and why?
can it be like pizza, or you said single ingredient?
Single ingredient foods.
For me, a chicken is a main staple of my diet. That would be my dinner. For breakfast, love eggs. Nothing's better than those. And for lunch, I don't know, like a patty, like a burger, be great.
All right. We're looking at a carnivore MD diet here. Healthy, meat-based, okay.
I would do chocolate, celery.
Ew.
You don't like celery?
Chocolate's really good, though. That's antioxidants, healthy sugar.
I like celery because of the crunch.
Mm-hmm.
And carrots. I like carrots too.
So is carrots number 3?
Yeah.
All right, okay. I think we're getting a variety here. Chocolate's good. It has antioxidants. Carrots are good. You know, they have a lot of nutrients, even healthier when you cook. Celery is a interesting choice. I personally
What is with the celery hate, okay?
Overrated food.
You don't walk into your kitchen and eat celery. It's just not
You
what
actually
do.
open the fridge because you put celery in the fridge.
I wouldn't know that. I don't eat celery.
Celery. All right, Andrew. You 3.
All right. So I'm thinking it's got to be something versatile. Like, what can you do, like, many things with? So I think, like, a bread. You know, you can do, like, a lot of things with a good bread. Like you, Matthew.
Technically, that's flour and yeast and water, but I'll give it to you.
Oh, can I not do that?
No, left side.
Well,
No, it's not single ingredient. Otherwise, I would have said pizza.
Well, then, piggybacking off of Matthew here, I would go with chicken and eggs. Because, like,
okay.
well, if you do an egg, could you get a chicken too?
Ooh.
And then
that's
I
a life
like
hack right
grapes,
there.
so I would do grapes.
I'm gonna have to give Andrew the best repertoire of top 3 because
Okay, I didn't know this was a competition.
I never said it was a competition, but now it is. Life's a competition. Sometimes it's just hidden behind the mirror. I think we see that Andrew's got a solid lineup. He's got protein, he's got nutrients, and he's also got fruit. Nature's dessert. But honestly, looking at all 3 of your decisions, I think we're looking pretty good. I'm gonna ask all of you to even make this harder. You have to narrow down to one of those foods. Only food you can eat for the rest of your life. 1 food, 3 toppings.
Well, I would say celery, just because the 3 of you hate it. Okay, people are cringing. I'm saying this because you can't see it, but I would say celery because all of you hate it.
All right, so I'll stick with burger toppings. We want versatility. So carbs, we got bread. We want a fruit. So like tomato, lettuce, and then just cheese to end it off because it's delicious. It looks good. It tastes good. And it's just nice and smooth. I love the texture.
Okay. Mai, do you want to add your 3 toppings or change?
I think I need to think about it more.
Okay.
So Andrew,
You remember those things in kindergarten that you would make? It was like you put like raisins on celery with like peanut butter, and they called it like
Those are
ants on a log.
Those are actually
Ants on a log.
major busts.
so
Yeah.
I only know about that because I can't eat peanut butter, but I only know about that because a bunch of babysitting books for some reason. Like they always have a section on snacks that you can offer the kids, and those are always like yeah, always.
Yeah.
Oh, like that's the only reason why I know.
Minor shout out. We got Aiden Hobbs here in the room. Shout out to the WNL Theater Department for hosting us in the women's dressing room. No one's dressing here. But all the bad kids were taking up the practice rooms where we are going to do this. And so luckily, Celeste and Aiden Hobbs were able to secure us a room. And we really appreciate them in the WNL Theater Department. Theater deserves more funding. And now we can continue.
Okay, well, you just said dressing room. Like, it sounded really weird. But it's not weird. We're just, like, in the room where...
It's like one of those cool rooms with mirrors.
A lot of mirrors
Yeah,
are really cool.
like High School Musical, the musical, the series.
Yes. All right, to continue about the...
Okay, well, I'm not sure if we're counting bread, but if we are counting bread, I'd pick bread.
Well, bread is like... Okay.
A lot of bread. A lot of stuff on bread.
Yeah, like I feel like universal like combo.
Okay, were you talking whole wheat bread or white bread?
White bread, obviously.
Yeah.
But white bread has no nutrients. That's just pure carbs.
You need whole grain to only one food the rest of your life. You need whole grain.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Oh, if it's for the rest of your life.
Okay, but you're eating celery the rest of your life, so
Okay.
you're never gonna be full again.
So I think Maya and Andrew kind of bring up a good point. All these desert islands analogies, they're not realistic. Even if you were stranded on a desert island, you'd have a decent amount of food from fruit and animals you could kill. Not saying you should kill animals, but, you know.
Are you vegetarian?
I am not a vegetarian. I only eat chicken and occasionally turkey because they are more eco-friendly than beef.
So no red meat.
No red meat. I might start eating beef organs just because of their nutrition density and eco-friendliness, because a lot of people buy the beef and you want to use up the whole animal. But, you know, that's a good segment. Thank you, Maya. So with all you explain your... any dietary needs, restrictions, just like, what's your daily basis? You're having, I don't know, what, 21 meals a week. What are they?
Well, my main meals, I wake up, bagel, peanut butter, have a yogurt with it, maybe a fruit, maybe a apple, banana, lunch, school, chicken sandwich, pasta, mac and cheese, just some staples. Get home, chicken, shrimp, some type of meat, some type of salad, everything. Just, the normal.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put you onto the best breakfast. You get a plain bagel.
Yep.
You toast it. You put peanut butter on both sides. Then you cut up a banana into slices. Put it on top, and then drizzle a little honey on it. That'll change your life.
That's real
As
athletic
someone
energy.
who cannot eat peanut butter, let me be an advocate for all my tree nut allergy people. I always have strawberries, bananas, and chia seeds and honey every morning, like without fail, because otherwise I cannot continue on with my day.
That is gonna have to give Maya the reward on that one. Chia seeds, very nutrient dense. Matthew and Andrew got some solid tasting breakfasts, but I'm assuming it's a white bagel, and that's...
Mine's always.
Whole wheat bagels are a thing.
Yeah,
Hey.
it is.
I'm giving Andrew a fist bump right now if you can't see. Major respect for that. Whole wheat, you got to break the processed food modern day taste buds and get that whole wheat nutrients. But chia seeds, yeah, hey, it's a long process. It's not a black and white thing. You find that gray area, all right? But chia seeds, W nutrient density, giving my high five here for that. I mean, that's amazing. So, this kind of gives us a segment into, I think, looking at if you took, let's say, what humans ate 100 years ago, you would see it's a lot different than now. Because populations have grown, technology, science, and you see that there's a lot of processed foods, but there's also a lot of, snack hacks and, a lot of packaged foods. So could all you talk about any, snack hacks you have? I heard some people, weird food combinations or weird types of food that they have together, or just, packaged foods they really like goldfish person. So how we feeling there?
Okay, you guys are going to think this is weird, but ever since I've been young, whenever I eat mac and cheese, I can only eat it if I eat it with ketchup. I mix it.
One of my friends actually does that.
That's
Maya, have you ever tried it?
No, but I'm
Oh
not
no, it's
gonna.
not. Exactly. You don't know.
I don't like it, but some of the
Same with eggs. I have to have ketchup with it.
That's okay.
I mean ketchup's it's like tomatoes.
Ketchup is amazing. Ketchup is.
With mac and cheese?
Have you had it? Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
It's like having traditional Italian pasta, which has tomato sauce and cheese, and then you make it American style.
Yep.
I think it's kind of weird because it's like it's too much chemicals and stuff, but I could see how that could work out.
Yeah. No, it's an acquired taste.
Very an elite taste.
My favorite snack is the little mochi nuggets from Trader Joe's. Love those things. Unfortunately, Trader Joe's only fills the bag halfway and the rest is air. So it just seems like there's more in there. But that's my favorite snack.
You cannot see right now. I'm gasping. Absolutely love those. I ate them a lot as a child. I don't eat them as much anymore, but my mom's also a big fan of them. I don't know for sure. You would probably know more. You work at Trader Joe's. It's kind of our insider information here today. Is the bag filled only halfway, so, like for freshness, or do you know?
Well, I think it's just an advertising thing. And it's not just Trader Joe's. It's like every chips bag ever. Yeah, Andrew just pulled up a picture. But maybe it's for freshness. I don't really know. I just think it's so that companies can sell less for more. Yeah.
I don't really have like an acquired taste or mix of foods, but I like to get a lot of protein in my diet, and there's so many ways to do that, like protein bars, 20 grams of protein, easy, protein smoothies, protein yogurt. I feel like just nowadays there's so many ways to acquire the protein that is necessary.
Yeah, I like that. There's a lot of, I think one way to look at it is there's so many, like Matthew said, there's so many ways to get the things you need in a diet. It's just you have to decide how. Like I know some people, like, okay, I don't really like eating food. I'm just going to have smoothies with all these things in it. Or it's just like, I want to stick to all this natural food. Or I'm going to have all these bars. There's so many ways. And I think that's kind of cool. For good or for bad. And so do any of you, kind of speaking on the historical sense in culinary history, do any of you have... Yeah. So do any of you have any recipes that has been passed down through your family or kind of relating to your heritage?
My family, we make German pancakes. I don't know how to describe it, but they are delicious. Like for breakfast, when we meet up with our grandparents, these pancakes are just, well, they're called German pancakes, but it's not really like pancakes individual. It's like a big tray, and it's like mostly eggs, and it's just delicious. And we pair that with sausage balls that my grandma makes, and those are also just amazing.
It's like pancakes in a pan.
Yeah, exactly. German pancakes. It's like a thing. It's so awesome.
That's cool.
I love it.
I'll have to check that out. Definitely check that out. You know, heritage relation, yummy foods. Andrew, Maya?
I don't really have any culturally like passed down recipes.
Family traditions.
Not really. I'd have to think.
You and your family bond over any food? No?
Not really. No.
It's okay.
Okay, well, my mother's Japanese, and so Japanese cuisine is, there's a lot.
Yummy.
It's really good, too. So my mom likes to cook. There's a lot of curry in my house. We have rice with every meal. But I wouldn't say there's anything specific. Yeah,
That's
that
cool.
was passed down.
Are you a white rice or brown rice type of person?
White rice. Even though I know that brown rice is better, and somewhat better. I don't know, but I like white rice.
better for you.
Me too.
I've been told it's complicated because brown rice has more nutrients, but also like the outer thing that differentiates brown rice and white rice has arsenic because that's what kind of like
Where did you learn this?
The internet.
Research.
I've seen a lot of resources because it's like when it's growing in the ground, it soaks up everything.
Ooh, we're looking at a picture of German pancakes right now.
They kind of look like French toast, honestly.
Yeah.
So good.
That's delicious. But like back to the brown rice, like it has more nutrients.
Yeah.
But there's also like bad things. So it's just like, do you want the pure carb or do you want like a lot of nutrients and then there's kind of some small things?
Everything in moderation, right? Like I'm not saying
That's
eat
what I'm saying.
like I don't know, like 5 bowls of white rice. I'm just
Someone
saying,
listened to the first episode.
I didn't. I just know everything. Oh. Sorry, Nick. I'll listen to it after this.
Not
No,
a
it's
real
okay.
pioneer.
No, we did not make that up. So
Yeah, no.
We got
How much time we have?
Gotta wrap it up.
Yeah. I mean, you're looking at school students here, putting the podcast, just initiative, make the world better, have fun. So I want to thank Matthew, Andrew, and Maya for coming here. Really appreciate it. Maya, thank you for co-producing. Thank you to Miss Severin for giving us a pass. We can come here during GP. Take initiative. You can come out here. You can talk about food, talk about life. Doesn't matter where you are, how you do it. Just have fun with it. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Thanks,
Bye.
Nick.
Thank you, guys.
Now we get a quick announcement from our two sponsors. Our two sponsors today are Trader Joe's and Cage-Free Eggs. So let's get into it. So though we don't have any official sponsors yet, due to the hopes of this podcast blowing up, listen and follow. We give a time for sponsors to have kind of some talking. So Trader Joe's is a sponsor, a place to get cheap-ish food at a good price with no food dyes, and just check it out. It's a good vibe, good place. Maya works there. Check it out. And then Cage-Free Eggs, a healthier, more natural version of eggs that you have to check out. Thank you, Positiers. Have a good one. Dandy day.